Morning all. Today we're going to be working on a 2002 Nissan Xterra 6-cylinder, and we're going to be attempting to change the valve cover gasket. Only one of two, because I'll show you guys where these are notorious for leaking right there, the old valve cover gasket, and it's leaking a little bit back here as well. Not too bad, but it's hitting the heat manifold right there. So I went to O'Reilly a while ago and picked this up. It comes with two gaskets, but like I said, I don't want to change the one over there. I might have to, and I might change my plugs. But what the purpose of this video today is I'm going to try and help anybody show how to take these apart and change out your valve cover gasket if it's leaking on you, because it's not leaking bad, but it's just, it bothers me and it's not good for the vehicle. So let's do this, and hopefully the rain doesn't get us, but it's a nice day here in Springfield, Missouri in the Ozarks. Okay, these clips right here, other people on YouTube said those are hard to take off, these right here, but they're not as hard as what, you just gotta wiggle them a little bit and they come off pretty well. So, and I just put zip ties that match on two of them, and they're all universal. Like, it's not gonna be hard to put back together if I get that far. So, but now the bolts are the screws are exposed, so I can get to them, and that's the culprit right there where my finger is. So, and then taking these off, I just use a pair of, you can use just regular pliers, but I used a pair of Kleins. I got it out, and as you can see, where'd it go? There's a crack right there. And then as it was on there, these two bolts, there's another little crack right there. So it had two cracks in it, and these two bolts were the ones that were leaking. And it was pretty simple to get out, so I'm gonna clean it up now. I don't see any other cracks along it anywhere. So, and then we're gonna put it back in, and then after I do that, I'm gonna change the oil. But overall, the oil looks a little burnt, obviously, but we're gonna get it back together, clean this up a little bit down here, and that should fit right back in there nicely, hopefully. So I'll get back in a minute. All right, we've got the new gasket in there, and I cleaned this up. I'm getting ready to hook back up all this stuff here, and this one back here, and it came with grommets, and I just tightened them down. Not too tight, but nice and tight and firm enough and equal. There's a shadow there, so let me and I cleaned that up, as you can see. Looks pretty good now. So, all right, and let's go ahead and tighten it up and bolt everything up and see what happens. Okay, you guys, we got it all back together, and now we're gonna start it up and see if it hopefully doesn't blow up, but it shouldn't. But let's moment of truth, because all the other videos I watched, nobody started their vehicle, so it kind of made me wonder, like, did it work, or did they embarrass you to do that? So we're gonna start it up and see. And if it doesn't work properly, you guys are gonna get a cool oil splatter on the camera. It might be 3D. Too bad I don't have a 360 camera. All right, here we go. I think that's what you call success so far. Morning, you guys. I changed this out the other day, and I wanted to drive it for a little bit to make sure it was all good. But as you can see, it's not leaking anymore here. And after I pulled it all apart, it was cracked right here and right here. And then what we did, I just pulled those off like I showed you in the previous videos, and the elbow clamps right here, and then this clamp right here. It was a fairly easy project to do. So it was just cracked. It had a bunch, the two main cracks were in these two bolts right here, like I'd stated. And then there are little cracks forming all along it. So, but that's the finished product right there. And it took about 2 hours with about an hour and a half worth of breaks. What? Just being honest. But the reason I'm filming this is the 2002 Xterra, like I mentioned, and 6-cylinder. I don't even know if they make 4 cylinders, to be quite honest. But it took me a Saturday morning, and I'm a recovered alcoholic addict, and I didn't need weed or drinking or anything to do this little project, man. And it's a trip to be sober and clean and saved and be able to do things without having to smoke a joint or smoke meth or do meth or drink beer or vodka or like I used to do. So I hope this helps you guys, and quit making it hard. That's the name of my website, quitmakingithard.com. And don't put off the projects, and you don't need substance in your body to do things. So stay up, stay strong, don't do wrong. Good luck with your next project.